This is Nice Wander, and got a couple news stories. First of all, the one that really isn't as important, but I do want to mention it. Uh, it's Donald Trump got Time Magazine's Person of the Year. Every year, Time Magazine has a Person of the Year, and of course it's based on obviously accomplishments or media attention or whatever, generally speaking. And I've heard discussion about, 1938, Adolf Hitler was Time Magazine's Person of the Year, so now we got Donald Trump in 2016. Well, here's an interesting note from 2015 I wanted to point out real quickly. Bernie Sanders won an online poll of the general public that Time Magazine did, and overwhelmingly won as the public's choice polling online for Person of the Year. However, Angela Merkel got the actual title and the magazine cover. Just think about that one. What's really important? What the public think, or somebody else obviously thinks, or whatever that is. Now the most important story. In North Dakota, they're coming on to their coldest month of the year. It can get down into the minus 30s below zero in January, and there's something like 6,000 plus people on site now, and word comes down the pike that DAPL is ignoring what the press released, what the Army Corps reported, that Obama was stopping production, at least the route going through underneath the Missouri River, and apparently stories on the ground from Standing Rock are saying that Energy Transfer Partners are not going to be rerouting, and they're actually going to meet with a federal judge to maintain the current route, or at least keep it going underneath the Missouri River. That is also Keystone XL pipeline had a leak as recent as April that was pretty. It was in South Dakota, again more Indian land, not a good site. That's something that you did not hear about in the mainstream media, and so you can donate supplies. There is a nonprofit based out of California here, which is called Unify the World. It's a 501c3, so any deduction, or I should say any contribution that you make, monetarily or supplies or whatever, can be deducted from your taxes for 2017 if you get that done before the end of the year. They do need as many of the supplies as possible. There were something like up to perhaps 5,000 people, 5,000 veterans. Originally reported 2,000 or 3,000, but it could be up to 5,000 veterans that have joined the water protectors there recently, so that's very cool. So this is we're feeling, for those of us that can't be there in person, we're feeling the soul of the earth and the heart of the peoples there, especially the native tribes who live there. And this is Nice Wander. Looking forward to a great holiday special Christmas week about peace, and I'll have more information about that. What I will say is, here's a quote from Michael Moore about this film we're going to be talking about. I want to live in the world you guys are creating. And my quote actually in the show is, I was just incredibly moved, and I have to say it was one of the most profound movies I've ever seen. It's a little bit there for you. This is Nice Wander, and I love you.